Kids Playground! Hooray!
Hello, everybody. What's good? Welcome to the Black Lives Don't Matter podcast. I am your host, Darren Harris. And like I said, welcome. Well, now that I have your attention, I know a lot of you are like, who is this guy, man? Who is this guy talking about Black Lives Don't Matter? Who is this black guy talking about Black Lives Don't Matter? Who is this dude? Some of you are really mad about it. Well, good. I need you to be upset that Black Lives don't matter. Now, I'm pissed off. Maybe we all need to be more pissed off that Black Lives don't matter. Maybe then finally we'll unite as a people. Maybe some of you who don't really care about anything, and I've seen a lot of that, who don't really care about anything will get behind this and care about this. Try and do something about it. I've been told maybe you should change the name of your podcast, or it's too harsh, or you're going to piss people off. How dare you do a podcast with Black Lives Don't Matter as the name? The list goes on, man. But I'm going to tell you the truth. The reason I chose the title is to actually bring light to all the times that a black life didn't matter. So that maybe we'll get a little more upset, pissed off, try to do something, make something happen. Keep it happening. Some of the things I'm going to say, man, I'm just going to be honest. A lot of you are not going to like it. I just want to say that I'm not sorry about that. I'm not sorry. We need to turn the mirror in on ourselves. We need to look at ourselves, because black lives can't matter to anyone else if they don't matter to us first.
Black lives matter! Black lives matter! Black lives
matter! Hey folks, what's up? Welcome back to the Black Lives Don't Matter podcast. It's your host, Darren Harris, here with another episode, Black Lives Don't Matter number 6, the Ron DeSantis edition. I don't want to talk for too long, but I definitely want to talk about this. Folks, we need to wake up. We need to wake up. We need to see what's going on. We need to read the writing that's on the wall down here in Florida. Currently, I am a Florida resident. It's getting really dire down here as far as the political landscape is shaping up with the current governor in the state of Florida. I mean, haven't you heard? He is openly discriminating against black people. I mean, like openly, like it's not even a secret. And I think it's really crazy that this is going on. And, we have some people that are trying to, fight the power, so to speak, but we ain't really got no heat. We ain't got no momentum. We've been dismantled. We've been blindsided by what this man has done. Openly discriminating against black voters is what he does, he redrew some district maps, some maps, breaking up some Democratic voting areas, some black voting areas. He redrew the map, and it weakened black voter power. He's taken our power away in this state, politically. He spread us out. He spread the districts out into Republican areas so your vote won't matter as much. He's sucked it out. He nullified your vote. He's nullifying the Democratic vote. There's another politician here in the state, but this is a whole different story. He's trying to get the whole Democratic Party abolished. You know why, right? Because, black people vote Democratic and have been for quite some time now. It's a shame people, they're attacking us. They are attacking us. They're not attacking us with guns. They're attacking us with politics. They're attacking us with education. They're attacking sexuality. They're attacking everything. Who? Republican white dudes. That's who. Republican white dudes. That's who. And I'll say it one more time. Republican white dudes. That's who. I mean, I have some friends who vote Republican. I do. But I'm going to say this today, man. And all of these people who vote DeSantis and, oh, I like his politics. Well, you know, part of his politics are to ban studies about my people, right? I mean, we friends, right? We friends, right? You was we friends, but you support somebody who wants to ban the study about me, your friend, and my history. You're supporting that. Oh, well, he does good for business people. Well, he does bad for black people. Does that weigh less to you? Is that less to you? Is the things that concern me, my issues, are those less important to you? And the answer to that question is really, really, I mean, it's black and white. And the answer to that question is yes. 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 All of this guy's politics, all of this person's politics, regardless of how racist or sexist or whatever, regardless of how they are, you still vote for him. You still side with his politics. And then you have the nerve to say, oh, man, Darren's one of my best friends. No, I'm not. No, the fuck I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not one of your best friends. I'm a black person that you know. Because if I was one of your friends, there'd be no way in hell that you could support what this person is doing in the state of Florida that is costing black people all kinds of shit. We can't buy a fucking house here. Not for a reasonable price, not in a decent neighborhood. There's all kind of shit going on here. We can't learn. He doesn't want to teach about black history. And you voted for that. You said that, okay, that's fine. You know, and people don't need to, and he did it. And he said, the reason he said it, it says, because it lacks significant educational value. To who, motherfucker, you? Because for me, it's really, really rich in educational value. And I'll tell you why. Because it's educating me about the bullshit that is still trying to be perpetuated today by the governor of 26 states in this union. There are 26 Republican states here, and a lot of them have adapted similar bills and are following somewhat, kind of, in Ron DeSantis' footsteps. And you know who it is? I'll tell you who it is. White dudes. Republican white dudes. I'll say it again. Republican white dudes. The same motherfuckers in your uterus. Republican white dudes. The same motherfuckers in your business. Republican white dudes. The same motherfuckers that want to tell you what to say. Republican white dudes. And I'll keep saying it. Motherfuckers, man, damn. It is a fucking shame in how people sit up and they hide behind politics. They hide their racism behind power. I'm not a racist. See, I got plenty of racist friends, but you'll vote for a motherfucker with racist ideologies up and down and defend that shit. So many motherfuckers voted for Trump, but he is openly racist. But they defend why they vote. Well, his politics are, because of business and so. Fuck that. Fuck that. You're giving racism a pass. And you're doing it again now. And now you got two motherfuckers up here, and I hate to say it, America. I hate to say it. The next 4 to 8 years is going to be somebody, either one of these two motherfuckers who does not give a shit about a black life. Don't give a fuck about me or you. Brown lives either. DeSantis is trying to have the lawsuit filed against him from shipping these people to Martha's Vineyard. Like he ain't have shit to do with that, motherfucker. I'm so sick of the racism being allowed to permeate in a union that says that they promote equality. But wait a minute. Down here in the state of Florida, our governor is actually against diversity, equity, and inclusion. In a nutshell. I mean, the writing is on the wall. There it is right there. He's against diversity. He doesn't want a diverse state. He wants white folks. He wants Republican white folks. Because I'll tell you what, even like white Democrats, he don't give a fuck about y'all either. But he'll take your votes if you guys decide you want to vote for him. He'll take those, but he doesn't care about our votes. And he's made it clear that he doesn't care about our votes. And the way he did that is by dispersing us so that our votes mean nothing. They mean less. We don't have a voice here in Florida anymore. And he did it on purpose. And the Supreme Court of Florida, they upheld it. All right, cool. Through the midterms, and now I think it's a thing now here, where it just is what it is now, where we don't have a voice here now. We have gone backwards in the state of Florida, folks. I mean, it's beautiful here. It really is. It's nice. But it ain't that nice. It ain't that nice. I mean, I remember growing up in Florida and motherfuckers openly calling me nigga in my face. Hey, nigger, what's up? For real, bold like that. Them days is roaring back. The good old days, believe it or not, are coming back to Florida. You know what comes back with the good old days? Good old boys. That's bullshit, man. That's bullshit. We're supposed to be moving forward, but instead, we are moving backward here. In 26 states, we are moving backward. They don't want to acknowledge that shit. I mean, they bugged out at the motherfucking... They bugged out at the Super Bowl when the Black National Anthem was performed. It was beautiful. For those of you who don't know, the song Lift Every Voice and Sing is the Black National Anthem, has been the Black National Anthem. And it was sang this year at the Super Bowl, and with good reason. With good reason. You have the two top teams the two top football teams in the country both have black quarterbacks starting. First time in history. First time in history. Yeah, that's right. But when they sang the Black National Anthem, they protested and, oh my God, you know what? Then how about no black people in football? How about that? How about if we can't sing the national anthem at football, then how about we won't motherfucking play football for you motherfuckers? We'll make our own football league with people who get down with black people. And the NFL can be the WFL, the White Football League. And you motherfuckers can have white football, and you can, have your white Super Bowl, and you can white your asses off, and we can write your motherfucking asses off too. Simple as that. And the rest of the country who has moved forward and has accepted that everybody is human and everybody deserves equality. We can have our own stuff. And you motherfuckers can be who the fuck you want to be. Someplace else. Someplace else. It's that simple. But the problem with that is we like the money too much. But we don't understand that if we pull our shit back, then we take back the power. But we don't think that way. We don't think we can. We don't think so. But come on, black people. We spend probably more money than anybody else in this country on frivolous bullshit. And that is the truth. Hair, nails, rims, all kind of shit. Frivolous bullshit. But if we took our black dollars and gave them to black and brown people, who do you think would feel it first? Which company, which white company do you think would feel it first? Gucci? Huh? Mercedes-Benz? Huh? Prada? How about any of that shit? CoverGirl? Maybelline? Yeah, because we buy. We don't support our own. We don't support our own. We look at all the products that they make as superior products on the planet. It just is. It's in the way that the reason we think that, and it's not our fault, it's advertising. Their ad game is strong, man. Their advertising game is strong. Ours ain't as strong. We got to get up on their level. You know what I'm saying? And that's all it is we got to get up there. We got to get up there. We already up there, but we not up there for us. We up there showing out for them. We got to stop showing out for them motherfuckers and show out for ourselves. We all need to stop signing with their record labels. Stop signing our fucking masters over to these motherfuckers, man. We selling them our lives. They hijack not just our, everybody's culture. When we do it, oh man, that's ghetto. But when they do it, it's groundbreaking. That's bullshit, man. That's bullshit. We need to stand the fuck up. And one of the ways we stand the fuck up is politically. We have to take back our political power. We have to show them that we have political power. And the way we do that is we start doing things like running for public office. Like, I want to see this. In every presidential election. There needs to be any election, election for mayor of the municipality that you live in, the comptroller, city councilman, I don't care, board of education. There needs to be, every time, there needs to be 5 to 6 black people running for that same position. Yes, run against each other. Run against each other. Black folks run against black folks, but black folks also running against everybody else. We running because, and not for nothing, it's almost like stacking the deck. We need to stack the deck in these instances. Because I'll tell you what, if you got this dude and that dude, you got 2 white dudes, right? But you got 9 black people and these 2 white dudes running for the same thing. If they give it to one of these 2 white dudes, it's gonna be wrong. Especially if the black dudes or the I won't even say black dudes. I say people of color. That's what I want to see. I want to see more people of color running for public office. I want to see President Wong. I really do. I want to see President Sanchez. I really fucking do. I'm tired of seeing President White Dude. I really am. City Councilman White Dude. Governor White Dude. I'm sick of it, man. You know, I'm not anti-white. I keep saying that, and I will say it every time. But I am anti-everything white, because everything ain't white no more. It ain't. It just isn't. And the thing is, people across the water, everywhere else, they're looking at our country, at the people who run our country, as this is who Americans are. This is who Americans are. This person represents you. That motherfucker don't represent me. He does not represent me. He represents his own ideologies, the ideologies that preserve his power. That's it. White people so scared to lose their power. They're so afraid to lose their power that they impose all kinds of shit that trickle down into the hood, like no schools. We can't even get educated so that we can compete on a level that we have to go to their neighborhoods, in which when we go to their neighborhoods to go to their schools, we're ridiculed, we're put down, we're bullied, we're made fun of. Motherfuckers dress up in blackface, all kind of shit. To intimidate us, to hurt us, to hold us down. We have got to stop letting that happen. We have to stop letting that happen. We got to give a fuck more about them than just records or what fucking Cardi B and Offset selling at McDonald's. We got to give a fuck about more than that shit. We have to care about the future of our race. We have to care about the future of our babies. But we don't. Because everybody wants fake lashes. Everybody wants to go to Brazil or fucking Mexico and get their ass done instead of fucking working out. Go get your ass done and get killed while you're down there. Stupid, man. We acting like a bunch of fucking idiots, people. I'm talking to you, black people. Yes, we are acting like a bunch of idiots. We have got to get a hold on it. Otherwise, we're going to be wiped the fuck out, man. We're going to be wiped the fuck out. I mean, all over the world. Look at Africa. Look at all the politicians in Africa. Most of the politics in Africa is corrupt. It really is. And that puts a bad taste in my mouth, really, honestly, that everything that is synonymous with black equals corruption or badness or darkness or evil. That ain't me. You know what I'm saying? That shit just ain't me. And it's not a lot of us. It's not a lot of us, but it's how a lot of us are portrayed. I mean, they straight up shit on Rihanna and her performance at the Super Bowl because she didn't jump down and spread her legs and, gyrate and all that. Man, she's fucking pregnant. She's pregnant. And I'll tell you what, white folks, if you are so coveted about your game of football, why don't you motherfuckers just make your own football league? How about that? The WFL. I'm down with that. I'm down. You know what? I'd probably watch some games just for some comedy material. I mean, it just seems like that's the way you want it anyway, but it's not the way you want it because anytime anybody comes up with anything that's groundbreaking, you want it. Anything that makes a little bit of money, you want it. You try and steal it. You try and make it your own. Put your own spin on it. Strip it away from the origin it came from. Everything, not just black culture, Asian culture, Indian culture, Far East Indian culture, West Indian culture. It doesn't matter. Hispanic culture. You motherfuckers are so guilty of cultural appropriation. Listen, so mad that Ariel from Little Mermaid was black, but you motherfuckers are set up fucking Liz Taylor to play Cleopatra. And all kind of fucking stupid shit like that. And oh my God, it was the greatest performance. No, it wasn't. Why? Because Cleopatra wasn't a fucking white lady, man. You've got to stop it. We have got to stop it. We have got to start standing up and putting people in place when it comes to our race, who we are. Excuse me, pardon me, but you don't have that insight because you are not of this. Just like I don't have insight to you, and I can't tell you about you. As history has shown, I can't tell y'all about y'all at all. So you can't tell me about me either. And I resent you, and I reject the fact that you trying to tell me about me, that you trying to keep what my kids are learning in schools that I fucking pay for. They're public schools, which means that comes out of taxpayers' money, which so does your fucking salary. That's taxpayers' money that pay your salary. Even the black taxpayers, y'all. We still pay taxes in this motherfucker. Even though our kids can't learn about us in history class. That's shitty, man. But I'm going to tell you what. How about this? And this is for all students, not just black students. This is all students. If you guys want to learn about it, this is something that I suggest. If you guys want to learn about black history, have your own study groups. Make your own study groups. Create your own study groups. You want to know about Crispus Attucks and who he was? Create a study group. Today we're going to learn about, Emmett Till. And that's what it is. They don't want to show you that because they don't want to show you how badly we were treated. They don't want their kids, because little Johnny might feel embarrassed or ashamed that, he should not. He should be embarrassed, but he shouldn't be ashamed because he didn't have anything to do with it. He didn't do anything himself, but he should be embarrassed for his people. I'm embarrassed for y'all. I'm embarrassed that this happened. But they don't want him to feel anything. But it's okay for their students to dress up in blackface and TikTok video and bully little black girls that go to their schools. And that's okay. They don't say anything about that. It's really hard to stomach, man. The United States, man, I love my country, man. I love my country. But it's getting really hard to be here. It's getting really hard to listen to the bullshit that continues to go on here. It's getting hard, man. It's getting hard to continue to experience police brutality. It's getting hard to watch all this shit in the news. And speaking of police brutality, I was going to do a Black Lives Don't Matter about this, but the dudes that beat up the 5 cops that beat it, listen, you motherfuckers, man, you have set us back further than you can imagine. And all you motherfuckers, and I say it straight, you need to burn in hell. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. Fucking disgrace. When we're sitting up here trying to mount a movement to free our people from this bullshit ass thumb that we're under and have been under. Make no mistake about it. We get a little bit of money. We think we done made it. We ain't make shit, y'all. The rest of us is still, look at us. Look at the country. Look at us. Motherfuckers still shooting us up in grocery stores because they don't give a fuck about our lives. Because we don't give a fuck about our lives. We ain't standing up. We in Chicago shooting each other down left and right every fucking day. They doing it because we don't give a fuck about it. I'm going to keep saying this, black people. I hate doing this fucking podcast. I fucking hate doing it because every time I got to fucking tell you, start caring about black people, black people. Let's get the fuck up and do something about it. This right here, I have 2 podcasts. This one and the Darren Harris podcast. And this is my effort to try to get a fire under our ass so that we can survive into the future. Because right now, we ain't surviving. And we ain't helping. Other races, they come to this country. I mean, like, I don't know how many Middle Eastern stores I done rolled up in Brooklyn, or Latin food stores that I done rolled up in Brooklyn. These people come here, they get themselves together, they're united, and they build their communities. We don't do the same. We have been indoctrinated to tear each other apart. And not only that, they have left it on fucking cruise control, and we're doing it ourselves now. The destruction of the black race is now in the hands of black people. So my question to you black people is, do you care? Do you care about that? Yeah? How much do you care? Enough to get up and do something about it? Enough to run for public office? Enough to get up and say, I'm tired of this shit that's going on in my fucking community. I'm going to stand up to it. I'm tired of the way you treating our kids down here at the school. I'm going to stand up to it. I'm tired of you motherfuckers kicking us to sleep and killing us in the streets behind law enforcement, standing behind this badge. Are you fucking down to fix it? Are you down to fight it? I'm fighting. Who's fighting with me? Simple as that. I'm fighting. Who the fuck out there is going to fight with me? And I'm talking to everybody. I'm talking to Jay-Z. I'm talking to Dr. Dre. I'm talking to Tyler Perry. I'm talking to Byron Allen. Russell Simmons. I'm talking to all of y'all, man. I'm talking to all the wealthy black folks in this country. I'm actually not even, I'm pleading with you. I'm pleading with you. Michael Jordan, I'm pleading with you. Floyd Mayweather, I'm pleading with you. Please turn your hearts and your eyes back on the black community, y'all. Lift us up. Help us come up. Everybody, Rihanna, Idris Elba, all of y'all, anybody who has any influence, Samuel L. Jackson, Denzel Washington, please. And I'm asking for people who have been involved before to please get involved now, Miss Angela Davis. Please. Please, we need people like that. We need more people to stand up with that black fist and put it in the air proudly and say, we are here and we are not going anywhere. We need that, y'all. And again, I'm going to tell you, I hate this because black lives in this country do not matter. Because if they did, then we wouldn't need a movement. This has been the Black Lives Don't Matter podcast with Darren Harris. Heed what I'm telling you, folks. Get ready. Ron DeSantis is. Peace.